For day 6, once again a very big morning. We are here in FISAT and you're watching Baiju'S Cricket Academy presents Maharaja T20 Cup Season 1 2026 powered by Imperial Kitchen. And thank you FISAT for that big support. Thank you to THRISSUR DCA for that big support. Match number 19 coming up. It's ARIES, PATTAUDI, KOLLAM. Abdul Jayed, Samal, Ramesh and Shadarun. Ashik Noor, Rahul Sharma, Shafan, Vijay, Amal, AG, Arjun, Brichesh and Vishnu KS. They're hanging around for ARIES, PATTAUDI, KOLLAM for the day. And on the other end, it is LOONGS Cricket Academy, THRISSUR. Ranjit, Ajish, Akshay, Girish, Giridhar, Krishnan and Salik, Sonu, Suthi, Srihari, Anantu, KB, Abhay, Jotin and Sumit. A big day, LOONGS Cricket Academy, who won the toss and elected to bowl first here for day 6 of the tournament. And that's the points table. Mudud Microfin qualified from Pool A. Pratibha qualified from Pool B. The two teams to qualify. And we got Lobsters on top here in Pool C. And the Pool C match is happening. It is playing the second match. And LOONGS is also playing their second one, which is a do-or-die game for LOONGS Cricket Academy. A win-must situation here for the team. What a day of cricket to come up. The players are all set in different colors. LOONGS in orange and blue. ARIES in green and black. Justin Madhavan alongside with Akhil Venugopal here to officiate the game. Cricket had many excellence. We saw many good cricketing actions and attributes here for Maharaja Cup Season 1, powered by Imperial Kitchen, a tournament organized by Baiju'S Cricket Academy. Over 4 centuries, with Varun Nayanar scoring 2. Anand Krishnan, Rohit KR, and yesterday we saw Amay Manoj. So 5 in total in terms of centuries. Pure batsmanship had shown yesterday in that chase of 232, where Tridents was able to come over Tripunithra CC in that big encounter. That big chase was one of the best in this tournament. So you are in Pool C and it's ARIES, PATTAUDI, LOONGS, EKK Lobsters and Kid CC. And that's the situation right now. Lobsters with 2 wins straight away against LOONGS and Kids on top of the table. Kid CC lost 2 yesterday against ARIES, PATTAUDI. Day before that to EKK Lobsters. So almost they're out from the tournament. The table toppers will hang around in the semi-finals happening on the 7th of April. So we got the captain alongside with Shafan Fayaz there in the middle. Abdul Jayed and Shafan Fayaz. The lossless toss, they sent to bat first. Abdul Jayed took the guard. Getting ready. ARIES, PATTAUDI, KOLLAM. Yesterday chased down 178 runs in 18 overs. And they are here for a fresh outing. And we are into the first ball. It's captain to captain. Anantu KB into attack. Second game here for ARIES PATTAUDI and LOONGS Cricket Academy. Oh, there it is. Right through the bat and pads. The previous delivery that was moving away from the right hander. When you see this one, Nandu KB is well prepared. Have a look at that replay. It was not having that movement in the air there after pitching. Coming right into the right hander. Cuts in and off cutter to start other things. Couple of dot balls. And a decent start here for the captain of LOONGS. And now again, he got that rhythm, he got that point. He's hanging around on that area. Pitching the ball at the right area is very important. Comes down the track. And that was a slower one to surprise the right-hander. Fourth dot ball in a row, Anantu KB. And what a start this is. You see the line, the lengths. Every time he was trying to hit on the good length area of the surface. And this one, slightly slower, pitched up against the right-hander. He's trying to hit with the seam. And that's a good idea here from the captain of LOONGS. And now pulled it off in style. And that will be the first one. A big boundary there for Atul Chits. Captain of the mark after 4 straight dot balls. Another shorter length one. He just waited for the ball to come in. And went on the back foot. Pulls it in style. Off through the surface, very well played. And that's a big boundary to start off the day. And that's it. Finds the ropes for the second time. A very big weight to end the over. It's 8 for no loss at the end of over number 1. ARIES PATTAUDI KOLLAM. Let's have a quick check. Oh, from the outside edge. The ball was slightly up in front. Not too full. And the thickish outside edge helped Aduljits to find the second boundary. 8 in the end of over number 1. After that slow start, they got runs on board. And they will be definitely happy for that. Two away from the right-hander. White to start of the things. Sakshay Rajendran into attack. And that's well pushed. It's coming right into. .110 runs on board wide to start, then for a single. Good running there between the wickets. Shafan Fayaz and Abdul Jit. That's well bowled. Really well bowled. The ball was simming up. It is coming straight on. Just trying to use that one. Look at that replay. Look at that one ankling in. Nothing much in terms of movement. A good shorter length delivery there from Akshay Rajendran. One bounce to the fielder. Second over in progress, 10 for no loss. That's well bowled. Ankled in lengths. Swinging in to the right hander. Second over of this game. Match number 19. And this is day 7. Pushed it forward, straight back. And he is not able to get that connection, Abdul Jit. Someone who loves for big shots. Waiting to settle there in the middle. Got 2 boundaries. The last 2 balls of over number 1. And that was off from the bats. Safan said a big no. And that was a great call. No risky runs. Just 2 run over. Excellent start from Akshay Rajendran. After 2, it's 10 on board for no loss. Here is PATTAUDI KOLLAM. picked up, and it's on. Bounced in front and a boundary there. Shafan Fayaz hitting the first boundary. See the way, a back foot punch, very well timed. Just a good shot to watch out here. He played it up and over. Clears the infield. There was someone in the long on. A dot ball to start thereafter. A good boundary there from Shafan Fayaz. From the right hand, this time for a dot ball. Dot for dot. Anandu KB, the captain, concedes 4 boundaries. He's having many in the form of dot balls. And you see in the first over, got 4 in this over, 2 in the first 3. 12 so far. This is over number 3 in progress. And that was slightly ankling into the right hander. It's not offering that width. Anandu KB. It's not having that kind of a speed, but the line, the length, the way he is trying to trouble the batter with his big field setup itself. And that's connected. That's in the gap. Got a square, got a deep mid wicket. But Shafan had a different plan. It was a similar kind of a footwork there from Shafan when you see the first boundary, which was hit straight down the ground. And see what is happening for this. Again, in that similar kind of a shape, he was playing that shot. And he is finding that boundary there. Third over in progress, 18 for no loss. Back of the hand. Catch was the call. Landed right in front of the fielder. Was that a chance is the question. Yes, anyway, end of the over. A 9-run over comes to an end. After 3, it is 19 for no loss. Cuts it off. Over number 4 to start with a single. Athar Shrenchit, the left-hand spinner, comes into attack. And now that's a wide. Another 1-2 away from the right hander. Cuts it off. And there again, a good single. This is the 4th over to start. 1 wide, 1-3 of this over. 4th over in progress. 22 for no loss. Shafan Fayaz on 11 of 8. Abdul-Jit 12 of 9. That's turned away. Great delivery, tossed up. Good turn. A great completion there. Getting that turn here in this occasion is very important. This is over number 4. And a big start here for Athars Renchit. Appeal in between. He refused it. Look at the replay. Athars Renchit bowling in that line, then turning it again. He's getting a great turn from the surface. This is the 4th over. It's 22 for no loss. Taking his time. That's well bowled. End of over number 4. It's 22 for no loss. ARIES PATTAUDI KOLLAM. And a big over there from the Athars Renchit. And that's connected. Good sound off from the blade. So a dot ball to start the things. Sakshi Rajendran brought back into attack. Cuts it off in style, and that is in the gap. It's a good boundary there. Have a look at that replay. He was very steady to make that shot. And Abdul-Jit. Both these batters just showing their temperament. They knows the importance of that start. And that's up in the air. Akshay Rajendran makes the first bit. 1 down, 26. And Abdul-Jit, the captain, departs. He's been very consistent in delivering that short pitch deliveries. Akshay Rajendra, and now he got the captain of ARIES PATTAUDI. Have a look at that replay. There he just got the sight off from the ball, Abdul-Jad's. He believes the ball was coming too early, but right after pitching it was taking for some time, then comes into the belly. He goes for an early shot, and there he got in trouble. Later in the first ball, it was a width offered there from Akshay, and see, here he got the big man, and Abdul-Jad departs. One down. And just a push forward. Over number 5 in progress. That's lovely seam presentation there from Akshay Rajendran. It was a straight delivery. Coming in, moving safely outside of the off stump. Rahul Sharma. And now just pushed it forward, finds a single there. A single to wind up the over. Excellent over there from Akshay Rajendran. In 2 overs, just 7 runs and a wicket. After 5, it is 27 for 1. ARIES PATTAUDI KOLLAM. Others Venchits here to continue. A turned in delivery there. He's getting that big turn. Others is accommodating it really well. And that's well turned away. Again a big turn. It's inside the guideline. Other slips and was on the surface, but still the way he's managing, the way he started. Sometimes he loops, sometimes he bowl flats. Oh, that's lovely. That was ideal from a left-hand spinner. He's getting the turn from the surface. He's using that really well. And that too in control. Not there or here. It's totally confusing the batter. Oh, that's for the 4th time. It is Rahul Sharma, someone who is too good against the spin. is struggling to achieve that. Straight back, Arthur's got his feet on it and that hits badly. Badly on the feet. Is that on the ankle? Oh, he is struggling. It is paining. Will we have a check here after a powered up one? That's a bad idea. If he didn't stop that one, otherwise it will be a boundary for sure. Where it hits, was that on the ankle? Oh, there. Not much turn. With a 90-degree, he was trying to attract the right-hander. End of a one single run over. After 6, it's 28 for the loss of 1. Loongs Cricket Academy. He is just squeezing the things here against ARIES PATTAUDI, who's on 28 for 1 after 6. End of power play, a great start. And that's lovely. Over the extra cover, inside out. Sonu Matthew gets a treatment on the first ball. A big welcome there from Rahul Sharma to this bowler. That was true away. He's just throwing the bat. He senses the field. He knows that there is no one outside that circle. And a great one to start off the things here from Rahul Sharma. 32 up on the cards. 1 wicket down. Over number 7 in progress. Oh, there you see how well he managed. One away from the right hand, the other one straight back into the batter. Trying to bowl in that line of stems. It's very important. If you bowl there in that line, it's tough for the batters to make up. This is a different scenario today. When the wicket is difficult, it's very important to stick to the basics. If you're not having that strong basics, you will struggle there in the middle for sure. It's not about that rash hits. It's all about how you time the ball. Yesterday, Manoj and Supin, the way they started was a different surface, but still they were able to make runs. Couldn't fail. This is a different condition. The Loongs bowlers is just using the surface really well, especially the fast bowlers. With the variation of pace, they're making it tough enough. With 40 balls completed with 34 runs on board for the loss of 1. That was just a push. On the back foot, just a push. Glancing the ball towards the square leg. Rahul Sharma and Shafan Fayaz, the two openers in the center. 7th over in progress, 35 on board for the loss of 1. Sonu Matthew to continue. And taken, what a catch. That was a stunning one from the Abe. One of the men from the Jotin brothers. And it's Abe the one to take it. Stefan Fayaz, who made a big knock yesterday, is walking back. Look at that one. That shape looks good. And see the way he takes it. A stunning catch. He was just looking at the ball till the end. Abe Jotin just showed his experience. And it's 2 down for 35. And there comes the Anil into attack. Got some turn. In comes Arjun to the center for ARIES to join alongside with Rahul Sharma. And that was having a big turn. .35 on board, 2 wickets down, over number 8 in progress. Rahul Sharma alongside with Arjun J. Surarjun D. Lofted one and straight to the long one. He's asking for a different blade. 15 balls faced, 9 runs scored. Over number 8 in progress. Loongs is actively in this game. It's 36 for 2. So with BK won all three, with Pratibha won all three, with Muthu Microfin win all three. Looks like this is going to be a very big pool. Just an excellent one to deliver from Sudhi Anil. To the left-hander. That is the right one to offer. For the team with the turn. He is holding that pressure, Sudhi Anil. We saw how Adarsh was managing it. And see how Sudhi Anil is starting. Using the turn really well. And the surface is really helping the bowlers here. Catches the call, dives into the ball. Akshay Rajendran does whatever he can at the end of the 8th over. Just one single run over comes to an end. It's 36 for 2 ARIES PATTAUDI KOLLAM. Push it forward. A single to start the things here to over number 9. Sonu Matthew to continue. Got a wicket in the previous over. The one to bring down Shafan Fayaz. And that was a very big start here for the seamer. "37 runs on board for the loss of 2 wickets. The ball comes into the line of off stump. The angle they are producing the fast bowlers when they comes around the sticks against the left-hander, especially that will work really well. Trying to bowl very close to the stumps. They're not offering much bits. It's been excellent performance so far from LOONGS. In the air, catches the call. Baiju'S inside the circle. "38 runs, 2 wickets down, over number 9 in progress. 1.1. That's up. And that landed safely. "38 runs on board, 2 wickets down, over number 9. Rahul on 10, Arjun 1 of 5. And played that one behind the square. Very well placed here by Rahul Sharma. Timed it into perfection. They were waiting for a boundary. And they got that one after a long period of time. Such a lovely connection there from the right-hander. It's 42 right now. This is over number 9. Sonu Matthew. So far in this over, just 6 runs. And that was cutting into the right-hander. Very well kept there from Salik VH. 6 run over, another good over there to wind up after 9. It's 42 for 2. It is PATTAUDI KOLLAM. Very well played. A dot ball to start the things. Suthi Anil. Over number 10. It's 42 for 2. And that's in the gap. Having a cover in the deep. So this time the ball just landed a bit shorter to the left-hander, Arjun D. Turned it in to the right-hander. Excellent turn. Rahul Sharma just waiting for his turn. Suthi Anil getting everything right. It's helping. Slocks it. And is that in the gap? A very good work in the end from the deep. 10th over in the progress. Slocks it off and landed safely. That's up in the air. Is that in the gap? And that's it, another boundary. 10 overs completed. It's 50 up here for ARIES PATTAUDI KOLLAM. $50 runs for the loss of 2 after 10 overs. Arjun D and Rahul Sharma. They need to work really hard, and now the Ranjit is back into attack. Right time. 50 on board for the loss of 2. 11th over to come up. Another 60 balls remaining. And a big start here too. Ranjit is coming back. That's a good turn. It's an appeal in between. Right from the start, the pressure is imposed here to the batters. Once after that loop, the turn he is getting. So locks it off. Not waiting for much. After a couple of dot balls, it's a single. Ranjit. In 15 balls, yes, 5 runs is what he conceded. Excellent throughout this innings. With another 9 balls left in his spell. Was able to tighten up the things. Someone who is very good for longer formats of game. Turned in to the left-hander. There is no change inside. He is coming around the stems itself. The left-arm spinner. This is the 11th over. It's 51 for 2. And that's an appeal in between. Salik was trying to confuse. Look at the turn. Look at the carry he's getting from the surface. That was gripping off. And another excellent over here from the spinner. Just one single run. It's 11 done. It's 51 for 2. Sudhian into attack. 12th over to start. It's 51 for 2 right now. It's all Loongs bowlers right from the start itself, tightening up the things. He comes down the track for hitting that one. (51 for 2). Couple of dot balls. Look at that replay. The ball was turning in. Oh dear. What a turn that is. Rahul Sharma is so surprised. Once after turning, that hits on the gloves. Without his permission, I would say. See that. This is the 12th over. It's 52 runs on board for the loss of 2 wickets. Oh dear. I think he got the area where to bowl. Even for the right-hander, even for the left-hander. He's using that same patch, Sudhianil. For the left-hander, it is outside the leg stump. For the right-hander, outside the off stump. Just say that. And he bowls that one in the line of off stump. There was not much turn. It's a long chase. The process is very clear here from Loongs. Trying to tighten up. Pushed it forward here. End of 12, it's 54 for 2. ARIES PATTAUDI KOLLAM. Another 8 overs left in this innings. And what they can set up here to Loongs. Turned it away from the right-hander. And he was able to stop it. Baiju'S got a single on the first ball. Rahul Sharma climbing to 20. It's like a soldier on the battlefield. He's struggling in this period. He will overcome the situation. So for that, he is waiting for his turn. Even 30 balls is enough for someone who is having such good strokes. Let's see how they are going to manage this. The situation is very tough here for ARIES PATTAUDI. Tossed up one, a full toss, banged away. Is this a break shake moment here for ARIES PATTAUDI? Arjun D got the hit right. It was a full toss. A full toss is offered for the first time by spinner, and he gets the treatment. Even in the right length and line, it's batters who is struggling. And that one good opportunity. He's not getting that much of turn. Oh, there the captain missed it. Misfield and a boundary. 10 in just 2 balls. And that was a quick anticipation for ARIES PATTAUDI. They were looking for runs and they are getting runs. This is what exactly they are looking forward here. (65 for 2). This is over. Number 13 in progress. Krishnanandi to continue. And now that's a quicker one. Hits it over the top. And he finds the fielder there in the deep. How big that over? 12. And a big start for ARIES PATTAUDI against this leg spinner. On the back foot, crashed it. And it's a very good single. The fielder fumbles, but that was a quick survival there from him. End of the 13th over at 67 for 2. And that was a 13th run over. That's connected. Is that going all the way? Yes, to the distance. And it's a big maximum. Sudhi Anil. And he uses the feet. Not having that turn, that was coming straight into the bat. A very good use of the feet there from Rahul Sharma. This is what exactly wanted here. Right time to attack. In next 42 balls, if they can bring something over 70 or 80, it is going to be a decent total of 150 for ARIES PATTAUDI KOLLAM. Can they do that is the question. Rahul here to convert, and that was just a start. And now he got a turn, that's up in the air. Oh, what a take it is. A brilliant one. Krishnan and the man out there in the deep. He went for 13 the previous over, he bowled. And now he got the big man, Rahul Sharma. Such a big contribution there from the fielder. And Rahul Sharma walking back. What a catch it is. Great anticipation in the first ball. He was trying to make it in the next ball. And Rahul Sharma just got locked there. Look at that replay. Look at that slog. Man out there in the deep. And he made a brilliant take. Everything comes in wonder. A big catch there from Krishnan. The big man goes back. Wicket number 3 down here. And it is 73 on board. That's up. It's a long chase and in the end in a boundary. Nothing much to think there for Ashik. It's time to take up. Otherwise, they couldn't get a decent total on the board. Taking risk is very important. And this is the right stage. Again he hits it. Again that is going. He's going for some free hand shots. And that is a big horizontal swing here from Ashik Noor. Have a look at that one. The ball is traveling, and it is into the distance. And now that's an appeal. Will miss it because of the height. Like by signals. 17 of this over. Another big over. 84 quickly. They were tightening up the things. Right time to make the spinners in danger. Catches the call up in the air. Then there the fielder got a slip but was able to take it, stop it. End of the over, 14 completed, a big wicket over. It's 86 for 3. ARIES PATTAUDI KOLLAM. Fifteenth over to start. Krishnanand's back into attack. He took a brilliant one there in the deep. A stunning catch of Rahul Sharma earlier in the previous over. That was too close. Just away from the off-stump line. Very close, inch perfect. 2 dot balls. Not turning much. Slightly adjusting it. That's up. Looks like it's gone. He got the right connection. It's a big 6. 90's up. Ashik Noor with some thunderous strike is doing the damage. That's well bowled. That's a great comeback. Something below 10 is also a decent one to concede from this phase of the game. They were locked in the first 6, then in the next 4. till the 13th over. They were not able to produce much. The first 12 overs were a tight hook and a tight fight from LOONGS bowlers. Hits it again, inside out, and that's a brilliant cracker 6. Ashik Noor moves to 22. And now this is some big late anticipation. Look at that steadiness. Look at the way he picked up. And he is making to a long distance towards the nets. To the longest area. Considering 12 in this over, got 3 dot balls. And now that's in the gap for the 3rd time. 3 sixes to complete. 18 of that over. A 31-run stand in quick time. Ashik Noor got better strikes against the leg spinner. And this time he hits it straight. Not trying to play with the turn. And it's 15 completed. Hunted up here for ARIES PATTAUDI KOLLAM. 104 for 3. A big start here from Sonu Matthew. Quickly the captain to admire with the pace bowlers. Anandu KB, the one who is leading LOONGS for the second match. ARIES PATTAUDI KOLLAM. In 12 overs, just over 60 runs. The last 3 overs, they were able to negotiate it. Scored near to 40s. And now they are on the 104. Well bowled there from Sonu. Had a big start with the ball. And now the fielder. You need to pick that one in the first attempt itself. Otherwise that will leak some run. Arjun T and Ashik Noor. See the strike rate he is batting. Ashik Noor 28 of 9. Arjun on 23 of 21, anchoring the role. And he will try to stay till the end. Pulled it off in style. Is that in the gap? It's a long chase. But he couldn't stop it in the end. Suddhi Anil, the fielder. $110 for 3. 6 in the first 3. And what will they bring in the next 3? And now he goes for a shot. Athar Shranjit over there. Leg by signals. 111 runs on board for the loss of 3 wickets over number 16 in progress here. Sonu Matthew to continue. Ashik on 28 of 9, Arjun on 27 of 23. This partnership is going towards ARIES PATTAUDI KOLLAM. Right after this over, they got 4 overs in their hand. That's a big hit from Ashik. Right from the start itself. Without any fear, he is accelerating. And he is there with a finishing role aspect. Ashik Noor. A great aspect here from Ashik Noor. He moves to 34 in 10. This is the 16th over. Surviving the first over was very important. They didn't lose much in the form of wickets. They patiently waited. That good stand between Rahul Sharma and Arjun is making it easy for the tail enders. Oh, goes for a heave. Filler over there in the deep. A great over comes to an end. And in 3 overs, Sudhir concedes 26 and it got a wicket. At the end of 16th over, it is 118 on board. 118 for the loss of 3. And that's a good walk in the deep. The keeper is calling in a loud voice. Looks like he was taking much time. 120 up. And now they are in a comfortable position. Others Ranjit to continue. Heads it fine. He's not getting that turn like he gets in the initial overs. That was coming straight into the right-hander. Look at that one. Looks like he was bowling a slight quicker to the righty. And Ashik Noor hits it fine and enough. A long distance travel for the ball. He said gone. He said high. And he couldn't stop it in the end, Akshay Rajendran. There was 2 fielders. A 6, then a boundary. Ashik Noor thoroughly hitting each and every one. The kind of experience he is having. Played 2 seasons of KCL for ARIES KOLLAM Sailors. Being the champion for the first season alongside with the team. But he had a big contribution in the second season. The leg spinner, the batter. 14 ball, 47. And now he just left that one. It was turning much away from the right-hander. 2-6-4, then a wide. In this over, 13 runs. 131 up here. Hits it again. That's up in the air. Catches the call. And touches. Looks like it is Krishnan, and once again this youngster taking another brilliant catch. Earlier Rahul Sharma, now Asik Noor contributing much in the field. And after that stunning innings of 47 of 14, Asik Noor is walking back. The end camp, the full dugout is so happy for that performance. What an anticipation, what an acceleration. He was there in the middle when the team wanted him the most. It was 81 for 3, and when he is leaving, the team is on 130. Contributed well enough. And that was a big acceleration. A big work done there from Asik Noor. Safely into the hands of Krishnanand. And what a performance. Yesterday with the ball, got 6 wickets. Today with the bat, that 47. And that is going to work here for ARIES PATTAUDI KOLLAM. And that had some big turn. And a great dot ball to start against British. The new batter walks into the middle. Another 19 balls left. Trying to pull it, couldn't get that connection right. Will they come back for the second? Arjun T was ready. Not British. End of the over. 17 completed. It's 132 for 4. ARIES PATTAUDI KOLLAM. Last over coming up here from Sonu Matthew. An appeal, a very big appeal. And up goes the finger. Sonu Matthew gets another one. The umpire was checking whether that is a clean catch or not with the square leg umpire Justin. And Akhil Venugopal got the message. It's a clean catch. And Brichase walks back. Number 5 down for 132. What a way to start here from Sonu. Was going for an off-cutter against the left-hander. Looking for a big shot. And in the end, a great take there from Salik VH. Arjun J walks into middle. 132 for 5. 18th over. Sonu Matthew produced a big wicket at the start of the over itself. Wicket in the first ball really matters here. Going for a big hit, couldn't connect it. It's a chance, and that was close. Got the run right, was able to complete it. 133 for 5. Well bowled, really well bowled, a decent line. Eighteenth over, it's 133 for 5. And that's a perfect Yorker. Pretty wide is to the left-hander. Perfectly done there from Sonu Matthew. Hits it towards the onside. Will they come back for the second? They're happy. With a single, a great work done there from Ashish in the deep. And there is someone in the deep. The third man region. Just 2 singles of that over. Great over there from Sonu Matthew. 10 dot balls in 4 overs, just 29 and picks 2 wickets by the fast bowler. After 18 overs, it's 135 for 5. Last 2 overs coming up. First ball in the air. Akshay Rajendran is coming back into attack to deal the death overs. .136 on board for the loss of 5 wickets. And that was picked up. That will clear the infield boundary, which means a lot here for ARIES PATTAUDI KOLLAM. Another shorter length delivery, and he was able to pick up. Was that a right choice to have a mid-on inside the circle here for Akshay Rajendran? .140 for the loss of 5. Over number 19 in progress. A single, then a boundary. And the over started in a big way. That was well played. Good single taken. It's 141. And now that is pulled off. Arjun J hooks it fine. And Akshay Rajendran is checking with that plan, bowling short balls, not working in the tail end of the story. That got just stuck into the nets. 147. This is an expensive one. Got 12 in this over. And ARIES PATTAUDI KOLLAM will be definitely happy. And that was an ideal length there from Akshay Rajendran. He put some effort. And that effort means a lot. When he was trying to bowl a similar kind, the previous one was just shorter, but that was coming easily into the bat. The initial stage, it was just sticking in the surface. And that what is the difference. Smashed it hard. But this time in the air, and a comfortable catch for the captain of LOONGS, Anandu KB. Over to wind up with a wicket. 12-run over comes to an end. After 19 overs, it's 147 for 6. ARIES PATTAUDI KOLLAM. So a wide to start of the things. Anandu KB, the captain, here to deliver the final over. The one to start with the new ball to end up here in the first 20. 148 for 6. Arjun and Vijay S. Vishwanath. And that was hit it fine. And that is in the gap. Not even in the ground. Sailed it over. And a big 6 there for Arjun. What a connection. Got some big width. Comes into the line. Hits it straight over the extra cover. Just a fine enough shot. For a wide this time for sure. He's having a point there in the deep. Got an extra cover for the cover point inside the circle and bowling that wide. Again for a wide. It's a clean call there from the umpire. Not at all needed for an appeal. And now that's up in the air. And this time over the field, a confusion made a conclusion with a boundary. And it's 160 up. The runs are leaking. Over 13 in the first two. And what a start this is. ARIES PATTAUDI at one stage in 12 overs, just 81. And just see what they made in the next 8. With 4 more to go. And that's a miss. Arjun was unable to connect it. Scored a 43 of 31. An innings with the temperament. And he had a brilliant job. Kane for a dot ball. They were trying to attempt the ball and just see where is your back foot. It's outside the off-stump line. If you adjust with your guard, then the umpire will take up a look. And that's well bowled. Sticking with the plan as he bowled a couple of wides. And that misfield boundary. That worth a lot here for ARIES PATTAUDI KOLLAM to make a benchmark over 160. The last ball coming up. Comes into the line. And it's a wide again. And there it is. That's the end story of the first 20. In the first 20, it's 162 for the loss of 7 for ARIES PATTAUDI KOLLAM. And the target for LOONGS is 163 to win the match. What energetic stuff there. So winding up. LOONGS with a chase of 163 coming up in next 10 minutes. And there it is, Vishnu Case into attack. Abhay Jotin and Giridhar. It's time for the chase. 163 runs in 120. Flex it off, first ball, timed it well. And it's a boundary to start other things here from Abhay Jotin. What a way to start. Just with the wrist work up by Jotin, start of the things. Full toss, picked it up well. And that's another boundary. Vishnu Case was trying to deliver a slower, out of control. And that added another boundary. And a big start here for Loongs Cricket Academy. And now it's an appeal. Swings that one in to the right hander. Three balls down, 8 runs on board, 8 for no loss. That goes down the leg. Well kept there from Rahul Sharma. 4-4 dot wide, 9 off the first over itself. That was a big start for Abhay Jotin alongside with Giridhar. And that's well struck. Timed it into perfection. Ashik, no, he's just chasing the ball. And he couldn't stop it in the end. A great timed one there from Abhay. And in the end, he just left the chase. That's lovely. True exhibition of batting. And that goes all the way into the distance. Clear class act. The ball was coming in and Abhay just used the swing, just used the pace. Played that one straight enough, straight down the ground. Slower one to deliver. And that was good change of pace. End of the over. First over 19 here for Loongs Cricket Academy, Thrissur. And what a start this is. And there comes a new bowler. It is Anshad into attack. 19 for no loss, 144 more to win from 114. Flicks it off for good wrist work. And a boundary to start here from the left-hander. 20's up. It was coming in, moving in. And he just used the wrist really well there with timing. Pushed it forward, straight to the fielder. That was just a solid one to watch out here from Giridhar. And that's pulled away. Giridhar, if you pitch up like that, I will punish you for sure. What a reply that is. That was coming easily into the bat. A good position to pull. And a good shot to watch out here from Giridhar. A big six in front of the square. And 29 on board for Loongs. And now that's an appeal. A very, very big appeal. Everyone was confident. Second over in progress. It's 29 runs on board for no loss. That was right. It was off from the elbow. The batter was just indicating. Yes, there was a deflection, but not in the glove, not in the forearm. Great call there from the umpire. Justin and Akhil Venugopal. And now he is slowing down the process, just feeling it. He got a life. $29 for no loss. Over number 2 in progress. This is a big start. If you go for a comparison chart, Loongs is way ahead. Another one, just feeling it. Just finding the fielder. 10 of that over. And looks like that is enough for them. that meets the required run rate. After 2, it's 29 for no loss. This is over number 3 to start. It's 29 for no loss. Abhay and Giridhar. What a start this is. Vijay Vishwanath, the left arm spinner, comes into attack. And that's a good push forward. And that was picked up. Bit away from the fielder, the captain out there, Atul Jits. Dot then a single. 30 runs in just quick time of 14 deliveries. Abhay Jotin and Giridhar starting off the things well. So once out of the two overs. Just introducing the spinner here. Baiju'S Vishwanath, who is having that talent. A high quality one. And that was just a placement. They're finding gaps, they are finding singles, which is very important to tick the card. And now he was trying to pick up. Not much turn, but the ball is gripping from the surface. He's getting that extra speed. Baiju'S Vishwanath. Got some room. Made a cut shot. Got a single. .11.1. 3 of this over. That was placed fine here by Giridhar. So that's it, a single to wind up the over. Just 4 runs in the first over from Baiju'S Vishwanath. After 3, it's 33. 11 per over here for Loongs Cricket Academy. They're chasing 163 and what they need is 130 more to win the match. And there comes Amal Ramesh into attack for the fourth over. It's 33 right now. Spinners taking charge. A big call there from Baiju'S. And that was respectfully denied there from Giridhar. And I think that is a very good call there from Giridhar. 33 on board for now. Also number 4 in progress. Drives it off straight to the fielder. Against the fast bowlers, they got a big start. They were able to bring over 29 runs in the first 2. And now hits it and lofted it over the cover in place. Got a boundary. A boundary after a long gap here for Loongs Cricket Academy. It's a fine enough shot. It's over the fielder. Just making it over. And that's a fine enough shot. Again, well timed one. "17 runs of 12 balls. 38. Baiju'S 20 of 10. X at 200 the strike rate. Getting a big start. And that is in the air and gone. It's into the distance. We saw a fielder there in the line. Amal Ramesh getting the treatment. Jottin moves to 26. Got a 6, got a boundary, 11 off this over. Cuts it off. Point in place. And that's the end of another over. A great over for Loongs Cricket Academy. It's 4 down, it's 44 for no loss. Again, they moves up the current run rate to 11 here. So Vijay S. Vishwanath here to continue. The first over, just 4 runs. Definitely when this ball is introduced, the captain is minding some breakthroughs. Just played really late. A good call there from Abe. When you make an error, he will try to convert from it. 5th over of the second innings. It's 45 already on board. 118 more to win from 94. From the pavilion end, Vijay S. Vishwanath is bowling. Was a shout in between. Don't know for what cause. Fifth over, it's 45. And what a start again for Vijay. Vijay dot one dot. The first three just conceding in one single run. That's cutted well. And that is in the gap. And that will result in a boundary. A bottom hand strike here from the Baiju'S. Just slashing that one in the gap. He got the strike right. This is what is very important here. Going with the flow. 5 of this over. 49. Loongs Cricket Academy. There to have that big chase happen. And now he pulls it off. Is it a long chase? No, they're happy with that single. 50 up here for Loongs Cricket Academy. In just 29 balls. Baiju'S with 31. Long service Giridhar. The youngster with 18 of 14. 2 boundaries a maximum Giridhar. 4 boundaries, 2 sixes Baiju'S. And Vijay S. Vishwanath. The previous over just 4. This over 6. Got many dot balls. Again a placement straight to the fielder. He accelerated well and that's the end of the over. 6 run over comes to an end. After 5 it's 50 for no loss. So Arjun Jain into attack. 50 for no loss. 5 overs completed. The last over of the power play. Cuts it off. First ball towards Samal Ramesh. Standing in the backward point region. Baiju'S on 31 of 16. Giridhar 18 of 15 deliveries. That was picked up well and enough. So there was a fielder placed the cover point region for the right hander. Dot then a single Arjun Jain. Cuts it off in style. And that was a well-timed one here from Giridhar. Youngster to 22. Team to 55. They were moving with 11 in the first 4. And again, the try is good. 5-5 for no loss. Over number 6. 108 from 86. And that's it. This time a big chase. And it's a fast outfield. Damal Ramesh couldn't get on hold of that. Look at that anticipation. Look at that chase. He couldn't stop it. Nine of this over. And drives it again straight to the field. 9 run over comes to an end. Excellent for 6 for LOONGS. And they got 59 on board for no loss. A target of 163, and what they need is 104 to win the match. Seventh over to start, and Anshad is brought back by the captain. 59 for no loss. A slower one to deliver. Fast ball hits it straight, and he got the timing right up by Jordan. A big 6 to start other things. The stage is very live here for LOONGS. Just making it over the extra cover region. Played that one inside out by Jordan. Lofted beauty again from this right-hander. The man who once represented the VC trophy. Had a long run in cricket. Abhay, Anuj, Akshay and the Jordan brothers. Anuj is also featuring Maharaja Cup, and he is playing there for Muthoot Microphone. And now sliced it off. Pitched up in front of the fielder. There was no acceleration. Can hear some shout. They need a wicket at any cost. ARIES PATTAUDI to stay alive in this game. It's a do-or-die game here for LOONGS, because they need to win this match to stay alive in the tournament. With one more to go. It's coming up against Kid CC on Saturday. This is over number 7. It is 66 for no loss. Anshad getting ready. To Girida. And there it is. Deflected from the fielder. And he's ready for the second. Good acceleration there from the youngster Girida. Runs back quickly. Got 2 runs. And it is very important got a hit on some part of the bat. Nine already in this over. And they meted the criteria. Meeting the required run rate is important. It's not about hitting sixes on the... A full toss, a lawful toss, well managed. Sometimes this can be dangerous if you're not able to connect it at the right part of the blade. That can be straight up. Looks like he's not feeling well. Giridhar straight after that shot. Taking some cooling time here. And that was a nice execution in the end. Just see the tail end when the ball comes lower. Baiju'S was trying something different. 69 for no loss. Oh, that's pulled away. Who can slow down the things one time, not every time. Top knock. And Baiju'S just making a solid start here. See the completion of the shot. He's having that complete swing, a strong pull right in front. 7 done, it is 75. Once again, they are climbing up. Seven over 75. Amal Ramesh brought back into attack. A single to start the things here to over number 8. It is 76 right now. Baiju'S on 45. Giridhar on 30 of 22. What a start this is for Loongs. Just a push forward. Straight to the fielder. Atul, the captain. And that's connected. Never even mind for the distance. 50 up here for Baiju'S. What a knock under pressure. Waving that one to his kid. 51 of 23. 4 boundaries. 5 sixes. And he's having an energetic strike rate. Look at that one. Tossed up delivery, not having much turn. Was in the slot and up by Jordan. Just showing his class here in FISAT. Pulls it off again. He is a steady batter against your spinner. That hits the sky, I think. He's trying to bring down that cloud bed. Abhay Jordan in full swing. And this is some lovely exhibition of batting here in FISAT. What a player, what a start. Never mind the distance. If you make the boundary 80 meters, he will try to hit it away over that in that kind of a mode. Jordan to 57, Team to 88, 75 from 74. Runnable situation here for Loongs. Sliced it off. And that goes over the top. The initial 45 minutes was very crucial for the team batting first. But here what you witness right after the first hour of play, it's all in the hands of Loongs Cricket Academy. Winning the toss, selecting to bowl first. Conceding just 162 in the first 20 itself made them in the game. Another slog shot. Another slog there from Abhay Jordan. And to fate 95 Loongs Cricket Academy. And what a start this is. What they need is 68 from 72. And here comes Asik Nuh into attack. Scored a big 47 of 17. That made slight release to ARIES PATTAUDI CC in the first innings. And his contribution made them to the decent 162. Yesterday with the ball, got 6 wickets. He made a great comeback with the ball for the side. Short in length, first ball. Up in the air, up in the air, up and over. Big 6 there from Abhay. Isn't that kind of a connection there? God, right on the middle. And that's it. Hunted up here for Loongs Cricket Academy with that big 6. Abhay Jordan. What a remarkable start. 101 for no loss. Over number 9. 62 runs to win. And that was just in front and taken. Asik Nuh brings down a big wicket. Amal remains the one to take it. A very good catch. And after a big knock of 70 in 28, he is walking back. Abhay Jordan with a splendid start. He contributed really well. Very much disappointed. And now it's some celebration time, some big release time there for ARIES PATTAUDI. Look at that replay. His intent was clear. He was trying to make it over the point, but the ball didn't elevate much. It flies and then lands into the hands And Amal Ramesh just took a brilliant catch. Ninth over in progress. First big breakthrough there for Ashik Nuh. And it's 101 for 1. And there it is, a big start. And that's a good work in the deep there from Shafan Fayaz. Achieves the new batter, walks in, shorter one. Pulls it all the way. And that's a big stop, real big stop. Shafan Fayaz, a good work in the end. Had some control on that ball. Ninth over, 102 for 1. Off the mark with that single. Giridhar and Ajish. That's well played. Straight through the surface. Misfield and a boundary. This is unacceptable from a quality player. Vijay S. Vishwanath, the one there in the long on. And Giridhar got a boundary there. Gifted it to the batter. Moves to 34 in 24. And that is the 5th boundary here from this youngster. Tries for a sweep shot. Not able to connect. Got a wide. Got an extra. With 2 more extras added to the total. Already 13 in this over. Loongs Cricket Academy. Treating every bowler and getting runs in every single over. Got a big wicket of Baiju'S, but still they were able to manage. Hits it, flat batted swing, it's a chance. Oh! He couldn't adjust that one. Bridges out there in the deep. He had some confusion while running in. When he was accelerating into the ball, you just see the replay, it is clear. A chase on the back foot. Bit early to the shot, got something there on the middle. The first run was not that. With a big start, and in the end, lose some skin on the soil. And of 9, it is 1-1-1 for the loss of 1. 52 from 66 now the equation here. Well played. Filler over there. 112 on board for the loss of 1. 10th over to start with a single. ARIES Vishwanath is brought back. It is PATTAUDI. KOLLAM needs some economic overs. And now that's an appeal, and up goes the finger. ARIES departs. 2 down for 112. Good time to engage. Big breakthrough at the right time. Wickets in back-to-back overs. And this is going to help ARIES PATTAUDI. From here they will try and lock. With the loop, with some turn, a chase on the back foot. Looking for a big switch. From the front foot to back foot. But there the batter fails. A thickish nick and well kept there by Rahul Sharma. Tenth over in progress. 112 for the loss of 2. 51 to win from 64. ARIES Vishwanath from the far end produced a breakthrough. And there comes the left-hander Sumit into the middle. Here for LOONGS. A chase of 51 left in 64 balls. And can they do that? Pushed it forward, straight to the fielder, British. Pointed it straight back to the bowler itself. He is introduced to make it economic. And he is going to make it. First over for just 4, second over for just 6. The one not to concede much so far in this innings. Showing the quality. Rotating singles will help the team. 50 more exactly needed right now in this occasion. With half of the stage coming to end after this ball. ARIES Vishwanath just conceding 12 in the first 17. Was that a big try? He missed it completely. But that is what they were looking for. Reward in the end. Buys under boundary. Another 6-run over comes to an end. After 10, it's 117 on board for the loss of 2. And what they need is 46 from 60 to win the match. Down the leg, wide to start. Oh, that's closer one. Was trying to lock it. Wide than a dot ball. 118 for 2. It's an appeal, but the ball is pitching outside the leg stump line. So 11th over in progress, 45 more to win from 58. Got a good start with the ball, Arjun Jain. Comes down the track, just guided that one. Another good single taken. Pushed it again, but straight to the fielder. So once that wicket lost, the wicket of Baiju'S, things are slowing down. The process is not easy. Looped one. Just comes in and ends it with a dot ball. Just 2 of this over. Excellent over there from Arjun Jain. This is what exactly ARIES PATTAUDI looking for, and they are getting it. And drives it off. And that's it, single to wind up. 11 overs completed. 120 for the loss of 2. Loongs Cricket Academy, THRISSUR. Baiju'S 70 of 28, Giridhar 37 of 29. Both acted really well. And now it's the turn of the middle orders to take up this. And there comes Amal Ramesh. A new bowler comes into attack. He bowled 2 overs. He went for 31. Trying in the first ball itself. They're running. Oh. Rahul Sharma. Just forgot to throw it. Was trying for that throw. He took the hand twice. 1, then 2. Oh, now 3. Why the ball is not going from my hands? Turned away. Slightly turned away. The occasion is big. Now they need to bring back the things. 8 wickets in hands. They need 42 to win the match. Locks it off. And looks like that is in the gap. Boundary they were looking for, and Sumit's just making it here for Loongs. Made a big front foot stretch, and he achieves that. Beautiful work done here from the left-hander. 38 runs and 51 balls. Comes down the track, was that needed? And they got a single. Will they come back for the second? Yes, they are coming back for the second. Not one, but they get two. In the end, 7 in this over. The record run rate is below 5. Achieving 7 itself is a good thing. 12th over in progress and 125 runs on board right now. It's 127. Sensible batting. So the last ball coming up. It's 127 for 2. Amal Ramesh can win an expensive. Not a big day yesterday, not a big day today. That's a good cut shot to wind up the over. Straight to Abdul Jits. The over ends with a single. 8 of that over. 12 completed. 128 for 2. And that went straight back. Arjun Jayan to continue. Just 2 in the previous over. 128 for 2. Oh, that was close. He's just giving that room to the bowler. Goes for a big heave. And in the end, that work is not enough to stop it. 130 up. 31 more to win. A great finish here from LOONGS. When if you see they are 32 runs behind, 31 runs behind. They got the start right. They got time to make it. Cuts it off. And that's another good single. 5 of this over. 133 up. 30 runs behind. And they got another 44 balls to make that. Again trying for a placement. Giridharar had a big start in the power play. That pull shot was remarkable to watch here from this left-hander. Slashed it fine. Waterman power, end of the over. And that was just a 6-run over. 13 completed and 134 for the loss of 2. 14th over to start, and they're coming back for the second. Very good running there between the wickets. Ashik Noor, wicket in the first over. (136 runs on board, 27 more. He didn't get that kind of a room. Cuts it off with 40 balls remaining. With 39 right now, remaining what they need is 27. And that is a kind of a connection they are looking forward. Two couple of dot balls and a single, 3 of this over. At one stage, they were at a comfortable 101 in just 10 or 11. (14th over right now. Is that connected straight? A fielder was in place. Good single taken. (25 from 37). The last ball coming up. A great over there from Ashik Noor. So far just conceding 4 runs. Cuts it off. And that's in the gap. The fielder didn't make a start. And that resulted in a boundary. That was a lazy bit of an action. You should be focused on each and every ball. If you see the cut, it was a late cut that beats the fielder. There was no one inside. And without that lag of start, it's a boundary to wind up. 8 run over comes to an end, and they're to 142. Need 21 to win from 36. And that's well connected. In the gap, a boundary to start. Sumits to 19, 146 here. (15th over to start with the boundary. Vijay Vishwanath couldn't hold that pressure. When they're holding it, what LOONGS is needed just below 4. So that's the reason they are well inside this game. That big start initially made them to make the trouble away. Just 10 overs over 100. On the back foot again. Come back for the second. Happy with that single. And that's a great throw from Amal Ramesh. 16 runs in 34 balls. Now the equation. Cuts it off in style. And will they come back for the second? The fielder fumbled. Getting it from the mistake. More runs added to the total. 7 already in the first 3. Matter of 14 runs. Picked up. .150 up here for Loongs and a matter of 13 runs. Vijay Vishwanath, a great spell from this left-arm spinner. He got a wicket, but not at the right time. Abhay Giridhar, that 100-run stand between the openers, made them to get that terrific start. Loongsi playing that one very late, letting the ball to turn and come in. And that's at 50 here for this youngster. The youngest one to score a half century here in Maharaja Cup Season 1. Powered by Imperial Kitchen. Organized by Baiju'S Cricket Academy. 50 of 40. A 16-year-old boy out there for Loongs. Having a partnership there with Baiju'S. And that start made them to set the stage in that 163-run chase. Beautiful knock. Beautiful patience. He showed up the temperament. He maintained the tempo. Right stage, right kind of an attitude. And Giridhar gets a reward. .15 completed. It's 152 for 2. And here comes Arjun. 50 or 40, 6 boundaries a maximum. A strike rate just over 100. He started with the dot ball. 11 more to win from 29. Now the equation. Look at the try. And now that's connected. Giridhar was ready for the second. And it is a clear 2. Because the bowler was not there near. Exact 10 to win. That's a big shot. And that goes all the way. Sumit made it clear. Matter of 4 here for Loongs Cricket Academy. They started with a win against Kid CC yesterday. ARIES, PATTAUDI. But this morning was not in favor of ARIES. Lost the first game against Lobsters. Loongs was really in need of a victory. And now this group is going to be very interesting one. With Lobsters 4 points, with ARIES with 2 points. With Loongs to grab that 2 points. Opportunities lies for 3 teams, I think. Cuts it off. Fielder over there. And they are coming back for the second. 2 more to win. Just 2 more to win. And the stand of 49 of 39. Build it back. And they had a great encouragement there from the dugout. Loongs made a big support. had some changes from the first match. Pushed it forward. And that will tie up the things. 50 runs together. Sumit and Giridhar made a big partnership of just 40 balls. And that is even reflecting here in this game. 16 overs done, 162 for 2, 1 to win from 24. Straight down the ground, and that's it. The story ended. Loongs had a comfortable win by 8 wickets. And they got that big 2 points. And they got demanding NRR. So the next match is going to be very crucial. Loongs need to win the next. ARIES need to win the next. And if ARIES and Loongs is going to win, NRR will decide the champions of the pool. And that one team will emerge into the semi-final. So for the game, the player of the match award, without any doubt, it is Baiju'S. 70 runs of 28 balls, 8 sixes, 4 boundaries, with a strike rate of 250. He made the things under the control. A very good start from Abhay. He made that chase easy. And to hand over the player of the match award, I would like to request the former Ranji Trophy player. We got S. Manoj here, the head coach of Trivandrum Royals, to please come to the stage. And I would like to welcome S. Manoj to the stage to hand over the player of the match award there to Baiju'S for that brilliant 70 runs. And now that's it. It's time for the post-match presentation of match number 19 of Baiju'S presents Maharaja Cup Season 1. Baiju'S presents Maharaja Cup Season 1, match number 19, player of the match award goes to Baiju'S, and he is receiving that run from the former Ranji Trophy player S. Manoj. He is the head coach of Trivandrum Royals for Season 2 of KCL. Just handing it over Abhay. A big innings of 70 of 26. 8 sixes, 4 boundaries. Well done, a good knock there from Abhay. Congratulations.